Today we're going to go over how to remove the stereo from an older BMW and some tips on aftermarket installation, which can be somewhat different in this vehicle. To start with, there are two little flaps on each side of the car stereo. You can take your fingernail and usually pop one of these doors open and pop both these doors open. Sometimes you can have trouble with one. And on first look, it looks like there is an Allen wrench inside this opening. Actually, the correct BMW tool has a 5-sided tool rather than an Allen wrench if you look closer. We've seen an Allen wrench and a small flathead screwdriver work in here, but the BMW tool also has a small flathead screwdriver on one end, so you can put it in the little slot at the tab and open these tabs up as well. Now what we're going to do is put this in here, and we're going to loosen this screw. There's one on each side here, and we're going to go till it stops. Now what's going on here is on the side of the radio, when you put the tool in to loosen the screw, there is a tab that comes up here that locks the stereo into the edge of the dash, and as you loosen this screw, this lock lowers, and once both these are lowered and gone to their stop, you can take the car stereo and pull it straight out of the dash. Now, with the aftermarket installation here, we're going to start with the antenna, which is a basic antenna which fits aftermarket car stereo as well. Pulls out of the side. We've seen some models where it mounts in this direction. The speaker wires here, this is the tricky part that I had mentioned. These speaker connectors on the back of this radio have one wire on each plug. This is what's called a common ground system, where aftermarket car stereo wants a floating ground system. The stereo again also has, with the two speakers out, you still have 4 speakers in the car. Usually in the dash or in the center console there is a wheel that does the fader control, and this will allow you to go front and rear. You need to go to that fader control to pick up your 4 positive wires for your aftermarket speakers. And usually on the back of the radio, if you follow the brown wire out of the black connector here back, there's another tie in there with 5 more wires in it, which end up usually being the negative for each speaker. So you need to separate these for aftermarket stereos. There is also a white wire that's pinned in here all by itself that you can release. This is going to be your trigger wire in case you have a power antenna or want to add an amplifier for your aftermarket. The main connector here usually just pries up out of the back of the radio. Usually this your BMW also has all bad speakers. You might want to see our website. On our website you'll find this video along with speaker phasing that'll help you hook up aftermarket car stereos. There we go. This is the main plug that comes out of the back of the radio. There's 2 wires here. A purple. This purple is your constant power, will be hooked up to, the purple here is the switch power, and this will be hooked up to your red wire on your aftermarket car stereo. Again, the brown wire, follow that one back, maybe near the fader, or several inches back on this wire you may find the other speaker wires. There's also 2 more wires here, a yellow and a white coming out, and they go back to a white plug. And this plug, you have to wiggle it loose. Usually you can cut this off when you do your aftermarket installation. White is going to be for illumination, and the yellow wire is your constant wire for yellow on your aftermarket car stereo. You can cut these off and usually plug them right back in. If you have any questions about these stereos repair, please see our website, carstereohelp.com. Any questions about this car and other cars as well, see our website. Please subscribe, and thank you for watching.